Hey guys, so this video is going to be for you guys who want to see the meal planner system. So I personally, I'll share my screen for you guys there now. I personally don't use this because I like to have variety in my meals, but if you're somebody who struggles with, wondering what to eat and you need that structure, then this is what you're going to want to do. So you definitely want to pay attention here. Take a few notes, watch the video over a couple times. And then the best thing to do is to log on to your Team Beachbody website and actually just play around with it yourself, figure it out, print it off, do what you want to do. So what you do, you come here to the landing page for teambeachbody.com, log in with your login information. Sorry, I don't know how to turn these notifications off. And then you're going to go to Eat Smart, and My Meal Planner is what you're going to click. So once you come into My Meal Planner, it says right here, it makes things easy to plan. You can follow your program still and use this too, which is really, really good. So what you can do is go to My Meal Planner here, but when you scroll down, you can just self-select your meal plan. So what you can do, you can choose from these 4 different meal plans, okay, depending on the calories that you need and stuff like that. You want to look at your eating guide that comes with your particular program to follow your containers and that sort of thing. But when you do that calculation that's in your eating guide, you will see that it will put you at a caloric target. So let's just say you're at 1,500 calories for the day, should be your goal kind of thing. Well, then you're going to look at these 4, pick one that's going to suit you best, and go ahead to the next step. So most people would go with a balanced slim down plan, okay? This is just going to give you everything you need for your weight loss goals and activity levels. If you're following a Beachbody program, this is a great one. The low carb express plan, if you do really want to cut down your carbs and stuff like that, like to get ready for an event, like this week, for example, I'm doing a 7-day ab maximizer, so I have very limited carbs this week, lots of protein, still lots of calories, but just in different forms like veggies and protein. So if you are looking for a, kickstart week, or you're trying to get ready for an event coming up soon and things like that, you could follow this meal plan. Vegetarian, pretty straightforward. And then active lifestyle plan. If you are into something else along with these Beachbody programs, it can be very, very, very tiresome if you're not eating enough food, right? You're going to feel tired. You might even gain weight because you're not fueling yourself with enough food. So make sure you pay attention to that. If you are a runner or a swimmer or a dancer, whatever it is that you could be doing along with this, you want to make sure you choose that one, okay? So let's just say we're going to go with the Balanced Slim Down. You can click on that or choose it here. Balanced Slim Down Meal Plan, select and customize this plan. So that will take you here. We can select the calorie level right here. So again, say around 1,500, you can approximate. And you can include your serving of Shakeology, which is great because it will actually include that in your structured meal plan for the week or month or however long you want to do it. So we'll click I accept. And here we go. So this is pretty amazing. It is printable. You can get details by clicking on Sunday, and it will tell you for the day exactly what it is. And then you can click on this, and it will tell you the recipe, how to make it, all that kind of stuff. Nutrition facts are there as well if you like. Yeah, so obviously French toast is pretty straightforward, but there's some recipes there that you might want to click on and get the recipe for, right? So let's go back to the week and look at the week. So for Sunday, we have French toast and sausage, and then some soy nuts and raisins to snack on. You can edit it, all right? So if you don't like that, this is a substitute meal. I think maybe, yeah, it's a substitute. So you can pick something else to put in there, okay? Let's do some pumpkin seeds. So put that in there for a little snack and add that to snack number 1. And I'll just close that out. Go back to my week. Here we go. So the pumpkin seeds are swapped out now instead of the soy nuts and raisins and stuff like that. So you can play around with it, choose different things. And then for Shakeology, the lunch is put in there, turkey lettuce wraps for another snack. And then dinner, they have herbed chicken or herbed shrimp saute, and you can click on that for the recipe. Same thing down here, Shakeology for breakfast, then pumpkin seeds for snack, and egg salad sandwich for lunch, cottage cheese and strawberry for a snack, stuffed green pepper for dinner, right? So you get the idea. You can go down through all different kinds of recipes. Sorry, I wish I knew how to turn that off on my computer. But yeah, you can see all the different things. Now what's really cool is when you come over on the side here, you can get a shopping list. So you can have your weekly plan done up and click on shopping list, and it will tell you what you'll need to buy, right? So you can choose the dates. So we have our week meal plan, but I'm only going to pick up groceries for the first 3 days, say, because I'm going to go to the grocery store twice. And then you can select the meals for which you're shopping too, right? So you can do that. If you already have breakfast food, you don't have to worry about it, but I keep them all selected just so I know. Submit that, and then it will tell you what you'll need for groceries. A lot of the stuff you're probably already going to have in the fridge and stuff like that, right? So it looks like a lot, but it'll tell you what kind of veggies and meats and things like that you want to pick up or have on hand in your pantry, and dry goods and stuff like that. You'll probably already have a lot of that stuff too. But yeah, it's really, really cool just to check it out. You can add to your favorite meals if you really want to use this as a database. Click on recipes and come into the Team Beachbody blog, which is nice. Okay, so what type of recipes are you looking for? Let's look at some lunch recipes. And then we have a bunch of different ones to choose from here. Hearty chicken, sweet potato, and apple skillet. Chicken breast with feta and artichoke. Ooh, that sounds really good, actually. Pad thai and spaghetti squash, so good. All these different things. If you want to try something new, or vegetable you haven't tried before, if you want to try recipes and different ingredients and things, this is a great place to come, because you know it's going to be fix approved and good for you, and you can experiment with a recipe that's already been used and tried and good kind of thing. Okay. The other thing I will say, Beachbody on Demand. So club.teambeachbody.com. You're going to go there and log into your Beachbody on Demand. And I already talked about this in the Beachbody on Demand video, but you can go to programs and recipes, and that will take you to recipes here as well, okay? So Fixate cooking channel, and all different recipes and stuff are here, okay? Pretty amazing. Even Shakeology, so many different ones. So when you come into this, it'll show you exactly what you need here. Fixate grocery lists over here, and Fixate recipes. Okay, you do have some PDFs. And holiday recipes, the foundational videos is what I talked about in the other video. Containers are great, and meal prep. Okay, so you prepped 5 days of food, and you just hit play.
Hey, I'm Autumn Calabrese.
And I'm her brother, Bobby Calabrese.
And this is Fixate. Perfect portions, delicious food, healthy weight loss.
So let's skip ahead just to show you a few
egg
things.
cups. So we're also having oatmeal. Okay.
She's doing her meal prep with the
We
containers.
got a nice big pot of oatmeal. We're going to measure it in our yellow container, and I'm going to dump that in here. Now, we got to doctor this oatmeal up a little bit, right? So we're going to use strawberries to do it. 1 whole purple container of strawberries for this. I already sliced these up, but you don't have to. You can slice them as you go. 1 full container of strawberries. Remember, you got to be able to get the lid on there to make it count. So yes, they're overflowing a little bit, and that is okay. This oatmeal is going to get 2 teaspoons of peanut butter. So I'm just going to...
All right, so you get the idea. You can watch those things for different videos and recipes. It shows you exactly how to do it. She's even using the sheet here and showing you how to keep track of your containers and stuff like that. So you have tons of resources. Hopefully that helps. If you have any more questions, let me know. But just get used to, you know, searching around on the website, looking at nutrition on the blog, healthy eating, cooking tips, cheats and treats, and Shakeology. There's all kinds of things here on the Team Beachbody blog. And then when you go back to the actual teambeachbody.com website, you will see your meal plans and stuff like that, okay? And like I said, you can print them. So when you click print, you can print off the actual recipes to come out as well. Yeah, so it's pretty straightforward, and you'll have it all there, and you can just look off of that if you prefer to have it in paper form. So hopefully that was helpful, guys. Let me know if you have any questions.